These are the Totem Warz, brother.
Aloha, friends and race fans. Welcome to Griffin's Old DIECAST Motorsports, home of the most unforgiving raceway, and episode 12 of the Totem Warz. Two new challengers, J-Bo and Grateful Sam, are ready to take on the Obsidian Mountain Raceway. Will they break into the ranks of the Totem drivers, or will the mountain break them? First, they have to get past the Guardians in the best of three. If they win, then they can challenge the Totem drivers. So without further ado, grab your Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burger munchies. Don't forget your Jerry canned beverages, and let's get the action going. Starting out today's challenge is J-Bo of Dog Squad Racing. He's driving Alcatraz, a Shelby Cobra Daytona coupe weighing 64 grams. He has to win against Noel Mercy, a GDM driver driving Ghost, an Enzo Ferrari weighing 59.3 grams. This is the first time we are honored to have J-Bo here at the OMR. Let's see what he can do. There's the green, and there they go. J-Bo takes the lead down the divided straight. They're even in the pipeline for just a second. J-Bo reclaims that lead. Oh, and they spin out. Oh, and both cars are down on Leaky Road. Ooh, that hurt. We're going to have to get a restart on that second run, and that's where Noel Mercy ended up. Almost went into the ravine there. All right, same lanes. Green light, there they go. J-Bo taking that lead again. Well, oh my goodness. Noel got spun out and off the track. J-Bo puts a little spin on that finish. And that puts him one up over Noel Mercy. He's halfway to that Totem Driver Challenge. They've switched lanes. And here's the green. There they go. J-Bo takes off around the crater corner down the pipeline, breaking away from Noel. Down Leaky Road, having no problems here. Oh my goodness, what the hell? And yeah, what the hell? I mean, he was on his roof 1 second, and now he's crossing the line. We better have another look at that one. Here he comes out of the cavern turn, smacks that infamous fence, and then Noel comes around and smacks him straight again and pushes him over the finish line and pushes him into the Totem Challenge. Grateful Sam is driving Beachcomber, a GDM modified Porsche 911 GT3 weighing 64.6 grams. And he'll be taking on CT Hunter from Dragon Coast Racers, driving Akachan, a GDM modified Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR LBWK, weighing 60.8 grams. Sam has been to the island before for past events, but he's not seen the likes of this version of the OMR. See what he does as they go down the divided straight. CT has the lead coming out of Calamity Corners. But Sam's catching up. He's right on his bumper through the cavern turn, but he can't get around him. And that's going to be one to the Guardian, CT Hunter. We'll switch lanes now, and Grateful Sam's on the inside. He needs this one just to send it into a tiebreaker if he wants a chance at that Totems Challenge. And there he goes. Oh, they got together coming out of the exit at Calamity Corners, but they both made it through. And Grateful Sam's going to take that win that he needed. And Hunter's going to save that engine for this tiebreaker. Sam had the fastest time, so he's got that inside advantage on that first turn. Down the divided straight they go, dead even. Coming out of Crater Corner down the pipeline, it's all Grateful Sam. Oh, gets a little light on the exit of Calamity Corner. Slowed him down a little bit. Slew him. And he's across the finish line and on his way to the Totem Challenge. All right, here's our current Totem driver's den. And we got Lucian Stone sitting on the lava bubble. Jabo from Dog Squad Racing in Alcatraz. Gonna take on Lucian Stone from Reggae Road Racers in Night Rhythm. Lucian be starting from the inside as all the Totem drivers do. Whoa, and look at how fast Jabo took off out of the gate. And he is just flying. He has some great lines going through all them corners. Oh, and we lost Lucian. And that made the cameraman lurch, so we had to put in a second camera angle there. And there's Lucian down at the bottom of the ravine. Gully G. Well, now Jabo's going to have a shot at Thunder Girl, number 9 on the totem pole. That Buick Wildcat slowly been moving up. Defended off a couple of challengers when she was on the bubble, and now she's on 9. Sure she doesn't want to go back on that lava bubble again. There she goes with a little bit of a lead through Calamity Corner. Jay gets a little light. Thunder Girl breaks away, and she is over that finish line. And Jay's going to hold number 10 as Thunder Girl now gets to take on Devlin Hawks. Devlin Hawks and Wheeljack have had quite a time here, getting knocked down to 8th position, dropping, I believe, 3 positions in the past few weeks. Let's see if Thunder Girl can knock him down another one. Has a little bit of a lead on that divided straight, but it's Devlin Hawks down the pipeline and into Calamity Corner. Oh, gets a little light, spins around. They're both up on the edge of the road there. Devlin driving real slow, stalled out, and just crawled across the line. And that's where it's going to stand. Devlin holds his spot. Thunder Girl still in 9th. And Devlin's going to take on Mr. Simon Blaine and Shuriken, that GDM custom modified Subaru. Let's see who's going to get knocked down on this one. There's the green, and there they go. Devlin takes the lead in the Crater Corner, but it's all Simon Blaine in the Calamity Corners. Oh, got a little light. Devlin spun around, and oh goodness, and Simon spun around and got hit by Devlin, and neither one of them are going to make it across the line, and that is going to be a double crash out. So we're moving up the ranks, and we got Variant from Variant Skunk Works taking on Mallory Sloan, who's substituting for the injured Jai Ito. Mallory has not had any luck in the Totem driver's den since she took over. She has been consecutively knocked down a notch or 2 every week. But she's got the lead going into Calamity Corners. They get light door to door, and Variant makes a pass in Calamity Corner. That boy's got some cojones on him. And Mallory just crashed out. She's up on the side of the curb right there. Let's see what happened. Oh, pops the fence. Look at that. She got some air. 8 feet from roof to road right there. And then lands it on the curb. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. Well, Variant got past Mallory, knocking her down another notch. Jaito's not going to be happy about that. But Variant's going to take on Racing Rick. Rick currently in 4th in that GDM Custom 2020 Corvette. He's been making some moves these last few weeks. And right now he's saying no to Variant. Keeping them blocked out, going over to Dragon's Spine, down Leaky Road. Here comes Variant for a last second charge. I think he got him. We got a photo finish here, folks. Let's see this. Here we go. And bam! I'm sorry, Racing Rick, but Variant just nosed you out. Variant's going to try to keep climbing the ranks of the Totem Drivers Den. And now he's taking on Suki Kyoto and Treadpool. That modified Nissan Skyline. Suki on the inside. Variant and his Kodachrome Gemera on the outside. Here they go. Variant had a little bit of a lead, but it's all Suki down the pipeline in the Calamity Corner. Variant got spun around, and Suki is just gone. See ya, bye-bye. Oh! And a hard kiss there from Variant once they cross the finish line. And now Miss Suki Kyoto is going to take on Morgan Stark, who knocked her out of that number 2 position last week. And you know Suki wants that back. She wants to get back up there where Priestess is, where she can challenge Priestess. And there they go, the battle of the Nissan. Suki had a little bit of a lead, but it's Morgan down the pipeline. In the Calamity Corner, Suki gave her a little bump, but it couldn't spin her out. Morgan's through the cavern turn and down the final straight. Oh, Suki caught a little bit of that fence. Wow. She almost made that last second charge, but I think hitting that fence slowed her down just enough for Morgan to get away and over that finish line. Now Morgan's going to take on Priestess, who is not a GDM Racing team member. She actually drives for Spectre Racing, and I'll have to change that card one of these days. I'm surprised Priestess hasn't been all over me about that. Here they go, dead even down the divided straight and very fast. But it's all Priestess. Down Calamity Corner. She holds that line, keeping it straight and forward. She might have learned her lesson the last time, a couple races ago, she spun out, giving that taunt to Morgan, and Morgan almost passed her up.
These are the Totem Warz, brother.
Congrats to Jabo of Dog Squad Racing for making the ranks, albeit on the lava bubble, but it's better to be on the hot seat than the not seat. And congrats to Variant of Team Variant Skunkworks, climbing 2 spots in the Totem Drivers Den. It took Suki Kyoto and Treadpool to shut his advancing down, and our top 3 drivers have held their own.
When the blood moon rises, so shall I.
Whoa. Okay, well, ask in the comments what's going on there, because I'm about as clueless as you are. But right now, we got, it's Grateful Sam going up against Jabo. Jabo just on that number 10 spot for just a little bit. Now he's got to defend it against Grateful Sam, and he looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Grateful Sam, for some reason, slowed way down on the pipeline. And, Jabo was taking it almost a little too easy. If Sam had the right line, he could have got around him. But Jabo manages to hang on. And now he's going to go after Thunder Girl in number 9 again. Who's going up? Who's going down? Thunder Girl and that Buick Wildcat on the inside. Jabo and that Shelby on the outside take a lead. But it's all Thunder Girl down the pipeline through Calamity Corner. Whoa, she wipes out. Jabo's stuck behind her. He can't get around her. And that's going to end their race right there in the cavern turn. That is a shame for Jabo. He had an opportunity there, but got stuck behind that Buick Wildcat. All right, Devlin Hawks now taking on Simon Blaine. Simon Blaine in that modified Subaru Shuriken, named Shuriken. On the inside, takes the lead down the pipeline in the Calamity Corner. Has a nice line coming out. Devlin right behind him, though. Here he comes, closing on the outside. Couldn't make the pass. And Simon Blaine's going to hold his spot. And in fact, he's going to try to move up as he now gets to take on Mallory Sloan and Bronze Tiger. If there was bad luck, I'd say that Ferrari probably has a lot of it, if not all. Been constantly knocked down over the past 4 weeks. Let's see if Mallory can hold on to this one. She's got the lead going into Calamity Corner. Comes out, gets up on the ridge. Oh, and she's off in the Temple turn. And Simon Blaine's going to take this one home and across the finish line. Knocking that Bronze Tiger down another notch. I wonder if I wonder if it's going to be in the rankings by the time Jaito makes his recovery. Well, Simon Blaine's going to move up, and he's now going to take on Racing Rick, who's now actually in the number 5 spot, so don't pay attention to those numbers on the bottom of the driver's cards, because they didn't get switched while we're racing. They only get switched afterwards. But here they go, even down the divided straight. Racing Rick taking the lead into the pipeline. A clean line through Calamity Corners. Oh, gets a little light there on the Dragon's spine. Slows him down a little bit, but he's across that finish line. Simon Blaine not too far behind him in reverse. And now a rematch that Racing Rick's been looking forward to. Taking on Variant from Variant Skunkworks in that Kodachrome Jamera. Racing Rick wants his spot back. I don't think Variant's going to give it up none too easy. Here they go down the divided straight. Variant has a lead going into the pipeline. Through Calamity Corners he goes. Oh, Rick got a little light back there, slowed him down. Variant got a little light on the leaky road, but he makes it across that finish line, and Rick pulls in backwards, gives him a hard kiss. And now it's Variant's turn to see if he can move up. And he's going to be taking on Suki Kyoto. This is going to be a hard-fought battle right here. Suki, phenomenal driver. And Variant has shown that he is as well. Here they go. Suki has a lead. Oh, Suki wipes out going into Calamity Corners. And Variant managed to get around that wreckage, and he's driving it down across the finish line, and Suki drops another spot. Wow, Totem drivers are falling down. Totem drivers falling down. All thanks to Calamity Corners. All right, well, Variant in his new position is now going to take on Morgan Stark, the new number 2 driver, driving Ravager, that modified Nissan Silvia. Variant saying, "Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away." They're almost even in the divided straight. Morgan has a little bit of a lead. The door-to-door to Calamity Corners, that's quite dangerous. But they both come through. And it's Morgan in the lead. Whoa! There goes Variant. I think he just got another steal on the finish line there. Well, let's look at this again, folks. Here we go. And no, Morgan barely hung on. Wow, that was close. That was very close. Morgan almost lost that number 2 right there. All right. Well, can we get any more exciting? I hope so. We got Morgan Stark taking on our number 1 chief driver, Priestess, who has yet to be dislodged from this number 1 spot ever since the season began. That modified Porsche 935. And there she goes. You see how she came back and took over that lead up there at the top. And she is just gone. There it is, written in stone.
These are the Totem Warz, brother.
Well, our challengers both made it past the Guardian Challenge in spectacular fashion. Unfortunately for Grateful Sam, he found Jabo and that Shelby unwilling to give up that newly attained 10th place. So Sam and Beachcomber are going to head back to the garage and await Season 2. And Jabo can enjoy his 10th place ranking at least until the next challenger. For the rest of the Totem drivers, it was a 8.0 on the shake-up scale. Mallory Sloan, subbing for injured Jai Ito, was dropped another spot, this time by Simon Blaine, who has himself been faltering over the past few weeks. Earlier in the first half, Racing Rick lost 4th place to Variant, leaving Rick in 5th, and further from his nemesis, Morgan Stark. Variant wasn't done come the second half. He took down Suki Kyoto and took over the number 3 spot in the Totem Drivers' Den. Morgan wasn't about to give up 2nd place, and that's where she remains after her challenge and her loss to our number 1 Totem driver, Priestess. And that's where the sun begins to set over the Obsidian Mountain Raceway. I want to thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. Next week, our final challengers will take on the OMR to close out Season 1 of the Totem Wars. Don't forget to click that thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the all notification bell so you don't miss any future action from Griffin's Old DIECAST Motorsports and the most unforgiving raceway,
Obsidian Mountain.
Until the next race, may the spirit of Aloha fill your days, share a smile with someone, and keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.